Call 1-800-SANDALS.
Okay, so I want to know, do you check the ingredients on your food labels when it comes to healthy eating? Less is usually better, they're telling me, but which foods are the cleanest? The good folks at Consumer Reports ShopSmart magazine went looking for their October edition, and look who's here. Deputy Editor Sue Perry is here to tell us what they found. First of all, hi, Sue.
Hi.
What does it mean to look for clean food or clean labels?
Well, essentially what it means is that you're looking for the shorter, simpler ingredient list, something that doesn't look like you're eating a science experiment. You really want to know what you're putting in your body and your shopping cart and feeding your family.
So the goal is you want to have a shorter list in terms of that what's going in there.
Exactly.
Less preservatives and more organic stuff?
Yeah, stuff overly processed foods and ingredients that you don't necessarily need. So we actually hit the supermarket looking for cleaner labels, and the good news is that you can find more cleaner labels.
Well, I got to tell you, this looks like you went into my pantry, so I get an A for eating the right stuff.
You do.
Okay, so you came here with the Newman's olive oil and vinegar dressing. Why is this good?
Well, what we did is, first of all, we went aisle by aisle and we compared labels. If you're looking for cleaner labels, what you have to do is pick up brands in the same, like salad dressing, and look at the labels and see and see which one has the shorter, simpler list. And then when you get to the salad dressing aisle, what we found is oil and vinegar, vinaigrette salad dressings were the cleanest labeled dressings out there.
Now, I actually use the light balsamic vinaigrette. Is that okay?
Yes, it is. The vinaigrette type usually has fewer additives, fewer preservatives. When you get into creamier dressings, what you want to do is you want to hit the refrigerator case or buy organic, because typically they will have fewer preservatives than the shelf-stable ones that have to sit on a shelf for months on end.
Okay, yeah, we don't want that. Triscuit, a Tasket, a green and yellow basket.
This is when you hit. This is a good example of the cracker aisle. We went into the cracker aisle. We found crackers with 24 ingredients. This one has 3 ingredients. It's just wheat, oil, and salt. And the idea is, when you're at the cracker aisle, what you want to do is look for, the grain, the whole grain being the first ingredient. And don't get, if you see something with a long ingredient list and it's a multigrain cracker, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because the more grains in it, seeds and nuts, that's lengthening the list in a good way. But what you want to watch out for on the cracker aisle is partially hydrogenated oils, because those are trans fats. They've been linked to heart attacks and heart disease, and we found them in Ritz crackers and a bunch of others.
But Triscuit's good. Look,
Triscuit's good.
Can I be a little tip? Take some tuna fish right out the can, put a little Tabasco on there.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It is good.
That sounds like party food.
No, that's it's a good snack.
When you get into the entrees and also the frozen pizzas that fall in the same category. Well, kashi is an example of a less processed entree. These tend to be overly processed foods anyway. They're just more complex. And so what you want to do is you want to look for, this is a good example because it's a simpler mix of grains, the chicken, and vegetables. And even though this has 25 ingredients in the label, most of those ingredients were individual whole grains, individual vegetables, and the chicken. It didn't have a lot of thickeners. It didn't have a lot of extra flavoring additives.
Is this expensive, kashi?
No.
Not too bad?
No, not bad at all.
Most stores carry it, or?
Most stores carry it. This is their chicken Florentine, so this was a good example.
Okay, you got 20 seconds to tell me about this OJ here, Tropicana, which is in my fridge as well. Why is this good?
Well, when you go to juice, go to the refrigerator case, because again, this has one ingredient. It doesn't get cleaner than that. And when you're in the refrigerator case, again, you're not having the preservatives and the additives that you are in the shelf-stable juice.
Well done, Sue Perry. Thank you very much. That does it for us. He's Leland Vittert. I'm Marthel Neville, Julie Bandera.